Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy crap, loudness. Greetings, weary travelers. My name is SirPetre, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, I am on Tekkit, once again, the lovely, lovely Tekkit, for a Thursday stream. I decided to try a different time, see if it fits other people's schedules better, and things like that. So, yeah. In the last stream here on Tekkit, we set up this stuff over here, the all the Galacticraft stuff like that. So that is pretty good. I am pretty happy with that indeed. 1 second, I just gotta check something. Do that. And like so. Sweet. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, we are going to be continuing on with that. And also, I got charcoal smelting up because we are going to be switching from coal to charcoal because we have a total of 14 coal, and that just won't do it. So we are going to have to switch over to charcoal for running all our engines and different things like that. So I have been smelting up a bunch of that. We have almost 3 stacks of charcoal, which is pretty good. So I'm going to take a stack. I'm going to actually run and quickly charge my jetpack. There we go. We might also look into getting a better jetpack this episode, if that is possible. I'm not entirely sure, but we will have to see. Alright, so let's fly over here to the quarry. Let's check on it. It looks like it has shut down because it ran out of power. I'm guessing at least. So let's go back here and start these up again. There, 16 in each, right? That's how I was doing it. Wait, did I just put 32 in there? No, I did not. Okay, good. Aha! Smarter particles. Alright, let's grab the iron and copper. Let's just grab all the ores out of here. And then I can go and smelt that. Oh, look at that. It did get a little bit of coal. That is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright, let's run back here. And there's these weird lines going on around blocks. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or what, but it's weird. So yeah, it's a thing. I can just put these in the ore chest for now. Seeds go in there. The egg can go in there. Okay, so what do I have going on in here? We have the oxygen collector, and we have the oxygen compressor. We made the oxygen tanks already. I am actually going to put these into a chest. All of the stuff into a chest. Just so that I don't lose any of it. Because I do not want to lose any of it at all. Ooh, another thing that I should do is make some armor. So I'm gonna check what kind of armor there is in this thing here. Chest plate. Looks like pretty much just the same. I mean, there's the heavy duty stuff, but we don't really need the heavy duty stuff. So yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. So I guess just regular iron stuff will do. Oh, crafting table right here. Alright, make the chest plate, the helmet, and the boots, and then the leggings. Like so. Oh wait, I can't put it on because my jetpack takes the place of a chest plate. I forgot about that. Ooh, no, I don't need to power this because I already have enough oxygen. I mean, I will eventually need more oxygen tanks and stuff like that, but that's for future time. So what could I need? The oxygen, the oxygen bubble decompressor could be helpful. I'm good at wordsing. Bubble distributor. 4 compressed steel, So that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 compressed steel, which means I need 28 iron. So let's go and start smelting up all of this stuff in there. Let's actually grab some of my charcoal and separate it throughout the furnace. Separating it into 16s, like so. That still has some coal in it. That still has some coal in it. That has some stone in it. Interesting. And it keeps trying to put charcoal in there, but I think that'll make like carbon or something like that, and I don't need the carbon. I don't believe, at least. And so, yeah, we need to get that. The stuff and things. What am I thinking? We need to get the oxygen bubble decompressor, so let's grab my iron. I have 14, which won't be enough. That'll be enough to make half of what I need. I need another coal generator. No, I don't need coal generator for that. Can this thing run on charcoal? We should test this. Do you work with charcoal? Yes, you do work with charcoal. Amazing. Pretty much everything works with charcoal. Now, I'm hoping that my audio will come out all okay. I noticed in the last live stream, I was watching it back, and the music was a bit loud for my mic, so I turned up my mic a little bit, which will hopefully also not have the static running through it. I'm actually going to have a quick check about this, because I'm curious. I mean, probably not the smartest thing to be doing during a stream, but I'm going to anyways. Oh, it does have the static in it a little bit. My apologies for that. Not much I can do about it. But, also, hopefully you guys do enjoy the stream. If you do, please leave a like. And if you wish to see more, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We are at 141 subscribers. And, yeah, I mean, channel is going crazy right now. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Very much really appreciate it. What was I looking for? Coal generator. Generator. How do you make one? 3 copper, 4 iron. Okay, I'll grab my iron out of here then. Fair enough. So 3 copper, 4 iron, aluminum wire. Do I have aluminum wire? I should. Or did I use all of my aluminum wire? Where'd all my aluminum wire go? I don't know, do I have wool? Wool. Wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then let's grab some aluminum. And, like so, make some more aluminum wires. We also need a furnace. So we'll do that. And then we should just be able to do that. Like so. And we're all good. Got another coal generator. I didn't really need the coal generator right this second, but I mean, it'll come in handy eventually, right? You'd think that it would. And hello, the Derpy Turtle YT. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alrighty then. Let's put that stuff in there. All the stone goes back in there. We have 7 of the plates. Where is the rest of the iron? Do we just not have any iron? evidently we do not have any more iron than this 9 iron ingots, so I'm going to put this stuff in the compressor and get that going, because I need, what was it, 50? I forget how much I needed. And we're gonna go on the search for some more iron. There's bound to be another cave around here somewhere, right? I don't know what's going on with the block outline thing. It's kind of being weird. Have you seen the Captain Underpants movie? I have not seen the Captain Underpants movie. I didn't even know that there was a Captain Underpants movie. Alright, let's hop up here and see, does this cave lead to iron? Gives me a little bit of coal, but that's not really what I'm after because we have charcoal. Certus quartz. This cave should lead to iron. You would think that it would. It goes far enough. You would think that it would have led to the thing. Imagine you're his gas giant. Okay then. Hello? Iron. No, just mushrooms. Okay then, fair enough. Just mushrooms. So yeah, I just need a little bit of iron right now. That's all that I want. Alrighty then, let's hop up here and see if I can find any iron around here. Wasn't there another route that I could have gone? Come on, there's gotta be iron around here somewhere. I know I'm just walking back through the same cave, but out here? Anything? There's sheep. Nothing. I forget what control what button it was to turn off my jetpack, so that I'm not constantly using the fuel whenever I jump. Alrighty then, let's fly over to the plains biome here and see, is there any caves that I can use? Oh yes, there is a massive cave right over here. Sweet. I'm curious, how many frames am I getting? Holy crap, 117 frames. I could be streaming at 60 frames. Except my internet might not be able to properly handle that enough. But here we go, guys. Looks like we found the iron that we are needing. Like so. There we go. Very, very nice. Holy crap, a lot of iron, actually. That is pretty good. I don't know why I never used to say holy crap. And now I do. Apparently. Okay, anyways. So, how much iron does that give us? 18 iron? Not too bad. I mean, I will need more, but we have our quarry going, which will give us plenty of iron. Maybe. Probably not. Eventually, we're gonna get a second quarry going. I would like to eventually get 4 quarries going. I think that would be great. If I could have 4 quarries running at the same time, and just, like, I want to make the quantum computer, but I keep forgetting to look up how to make the quantum computer. Because it teleports items from one place to another, which would basically be like the Tesseract from Big Dig, if anybody's ever played Big Dig. Oh man, I need to do Big Dig. That would be a thing. Let me know if after I'm done on Tekkit, would you like to see me, or even before I'm done on Tekkit, I don't know, would you guys like to see me do a series on Big Dig? It's kind of like Tekkit, just, I don't know, a bigger mod pack, and a little bit older, I think. Is it? Because Tekkit is 1.6. 1.4. I think Big Dig is like 1.5.2 or something like that. It's something crazy. But I mean, if you have mods for old updates that work, why bother updating them? I mean, just go back to the old updates. It's fine. Okay, not always, but I don't know, sometimes it's fine. Alrighty, so let's get back and smelt all this stuff up. And then we can get going. Let's see, pop that back in there. All of that stuff in there. Good. Pop that in there. Oh, we have 8. Sweet. Alright, so we are working towards making the oxygen bubble distributor. There we go. That's what we need, which takes 4 compressed steel, 2 oxygen vents, which actually take compressed tin as well. Huh. Who would have thunk it? Alrighty, so how many did we need again? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 for that? 14. We needed 14. So how many do we have now? 12? 12, so we need 2 more. Actually, we need compressed steel. Don't we? Which means I need... Is it only done with coal? It's only done with coal. Okay. So, looks like we found a use for coal now, apparently. Alrighty then. Let's see, don't mind me. I'm just checking on stuff and things. So let's grab this coal. Let's grab that stuff. We also need the tin. Where's tin? There's tin. And let's come back here. There, and then we need to compress as much of this stuff as we can. 8 will do for now. 8 will be enough for now. Alrighty then. I think we're gonna need more charcoal for that. So let's toss 16 in there for now. That'll be good. Coal. Is there anywhere close by that has coal? I did notice coal in the cave, but I left it because I didn't think I was going to be needing it. Silly me. I forgot that it takes coal to compress stuff into steel. So we can wait on that. And just double check that we have all this stuff. Good. I need to recharge my jetpack as well. What would it take to make the better jetpack? The hardened jetpack, which has 400,000 RF. Crazy, man. What does that take? Invar? Invar. How do you make Invar? Invar blend would be pulverized iron. I have the pulverizer right there. And pulverized ferrous metal, which you can get from pulverizing iron or ferrous ore. And I believe that we do have a bit of ferrous ore in the chest over here. If I just quickly run over here and check. Ferrous ore. Uranium 17 ferrous ore. So enough. I think it would be enough. Let's just compress. How much tin do we have, actually? Do we have more than that? Yeah, we do. Okay, I can compress all of this. It's fine. There we go. And then this may or may not give us enough stuff to make the thing. We are going to need more coal. So I'm going to go to sleep. And then I think we're going to have to go back to another cave. that has coal. Was there a cave over here by the weird random dimensional door that I'm not gonna touch? Because last time I touched one of them, they destroyed my world. Okay, they destroyed my base, but... Any coal in here? There's an unexplored area down here. This may have coal. Do you have coal down here? Oh, weird! These lines allow me to see. In the dark, kinda. Ow. Iron. I'll take it. But yeah, the weird lines on the blocks allow me to, like, see in the dark. Oh, I want to make the quantum goggles. What do the quantum goggles do? I have everything I need to make them. I just don't know what they do or what they're for. So... No coal and I'm out of torches. Bummer. Alright, let's head back over here. There we go. Let's just fly back home and see what we can do. We can at least start making the oxygen bubble distributor, and that should be good. Let's grab that stuff. Okay, so let's run back over here to the crafting table. What do I need? I need the compressed steel. Check. Okay, what for this? Compressed tin. I can make 2 of those. Sweet. What about you? You take basic wafers, which take diamonds, guys. Do we have any basic wafers? We have 1 basic wafer. And redstone. Redstone. Because I have words. Bubble distributor, fans. I can make 1 fan and then I need to make more basic wafers. Okay. Alrighty, so let's make all this stuff here that is needed. 1, 2, and then unfortunately I'm gonna have to use another diamond because stuff is annoying. I'm gonna have to go mining again. I didn't want to have to go mining, but I think that I am going to have to go mining soon, at least. I keep thinking, oh yeah, if I just wait around here, I'll get XP. It's like, no. No, that's an Arc thing. Oh, by the way, crazy technological advancements in Arc. It ran out of power? Yeah, it ran out of power. Great. Flamenco Dubstep would be the song. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna turn it up for you guys. Because why not? So if I take that diamond... Okay, if I take this stuff out, then that'll charge up, and... then we can actually make the stuff. So, redstone there, silicon there, torch there. There we go. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the thing that I do, but apparently it's a thing that I do. Come on, wafer. There we go. Let's see. Right around... No, that's what I need. There we go. Do I have everything that I need? No, we need more compressed steel. Of course we do. So let's drop that stuff in there, and that. And then all of this stuff can go back in here. Let's make the quantum goggles. Well, we're here. here? Quantum dust. Okay, so just one quantum dust and 2 glass panes. And if you guys know what any of this stuff does or anything good in this mod pack, please let me know about it, and I will test that out. Okay, so the quantum goggles give me this weird green effect. Do they give me speed? No. For a second there, it looked like they gave me speed. I was like, oh, they give me super amazing speed, but they don't give me super amazing speed. So I'm going to look up what the quantum goggles do. Quantum goggles. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Quantum goggles. Quantum goggles are used for seeing QCraft blocks without affecting them. Quantum goggles go into the head armor slot, and when worn will provide a green tinted overlay. Music? Be quieter, please. Green tinted overlay with hazard bands. This view normally hidden in this view, normally hidden QCraft blocks will show up as their blocks transitional sides. However, it will not take the form using this fact, blah blah blah, and other players, blah blah blah, blah. So basically they're useless. But they look cool. I mean, look at us, guys. I mean, look at us. Don't we just look great? Don't we just look great with our quantum goggles that barely even sit over our eyes? Let's just put our helmet back on. These guys can go back into storage. There. Now I have a backpack on me. I never used a backpack, but I have one on me. Because that's always useful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to run back to that cave because I had, I know that there's coal there, and coal can be very, very useful. Okay, sorry, one sec. I was just checking on the stream. Hello, cows. How's it going? It's a great song. I should know these songs by now. FreeSongsToUse, time-lapse, of course. And my apologies if you guys can't hear the music sometimes. Sometimes YouTube is weird and just randomly cuts out the music when it's playing. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's my streaming software. Whoa, I just broke everything. Okay, I'm going to not touch it again. Alrighty then, looks like my jetpack is just about to run out of fuel. Fuel as well. Now we're listening to some song by Ben Sound, I believe. Alright, there we go. So there's a bit of coal up there, but I'm too lazy to go and grab that. And there's more coal in the cave over here. So I'm going to get this coal in the cave. Hello, cow. Random cow. Guess why not? Whee! No fall damage. Alright, let me continue on mining and searching for the coal. And then we can get back home, make more steel, make the oxygen bubble distributor, which will help us when we go to the moon, because it's already episode 5, guys, and we haven't even made it to the moon yet. So that is definitely a thing that we need to do, With the amount of times that I've gone to the moon, you would think that I would be able to do it faster, but nope. Apparently not. Apparently it still takes just as much amount of time. But anyways. Alrighty then. Is that a gigantic ravine right next to me? If you see that on the minimap, looks like there's a gigantic ravine. And it's coming nighttime, and I don't have gamma commands. Are you a gigantic ravine? Hello, not so gigantic ravine, but holy crap, marble! Is this marble? Yeah, it's marble. Ooh, that used like 1,000 RF. Oh, that was scary. I was worried that I was going to fall into the ravine there. So we got 44 coal, which is enough for now. We can get back there, and then while stuff is compressing and things like that, or maybe after we're done all that stuff, we can chop down some trees. Ow, ran out of fuel. So yeah, we can chop down some more trees to get more charcoal, because we are also going to need torches now, and I do not want to use coal for torches. I was going to if I was going to stay in that mine, in that cave mine thing, but I decided not to stay there, and so I don't need the torches as of right now. Alrighty then. What happens if I hit tab? Nothing. Okay. Good to know. Because in Ark, tab is the command thing, but in Minecraft, it's backslash. Through the invisible door. Let's sleep. And then we can get crafting. There we go. Just had to add a drink. Had to have a drink. Alright, let's grab the rest of the compressed iron. And then separate this into 6s. Like so. Get that going. Let's grab the rest of this coal. We can put it in the chest because we won't be needing it really now. We can grab this stuff and that stuff and that and that. And was there anything else needed? Maybe some torches. Let's make a stack of torches. Like so. If you don't know, 16 sticks, 16 coal or charcoal will make a stack of torches because it goes up by 4. And I'm a super amazing smarter particle math person. Meaning I'm good at maths. Okay, I'm not really good at math. I'm good at basic, like, call it Minecraft math. Why not? I think that was one of my old friends. Like old friends before I started doing YouTube, called it Minecraft math. Because it's like 8, 16, 32, 64. It's just timesing it by 2. Technically you could do 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32 to... Yeah, anyways. Moving on. What do we need? We need another fan. There's no, a fan. Redstone. Alright, there we go. And we have just enough steel left. We need a little bit of compressed aluminum though. 1, 2, let's go compress some aluminum. There, and then we can make the oxygen bubble distributor. It's not how you make compressed stuff. Alrighty, so then after that, is there anything else that we need? Eventually, probably the oxygen sealer. Actually, we could probably do that. The oxygen detector, maybe. Oxygen storage module, not really necessary. As of yet, at least. What about the NASA workbench? What does that take? Advanced wafer. Pretty easy to make, actually. Advanced wafer. Compressed steel. Yeah, we can do this, guys. We got this. Alright, so let's make the oxygen bubble distributor. Which, let's see. Am I super smart and can remember how it's made? Remember that and that and that. And then that. No. Haha, I'm great at memorizing this stuff. So let's make a redstone SirPetre. 3 stone, I believe it is. 2 redstone torches and 1 redstone. There we go, we have the repeater. We just need 2 silicon and 1 diamond. Very sad, using all the diamonds. I can only use 1 more diamond. That's it. Oh, circuit fabricator. Like so, I think. Oh crap, it's gonna run out of power. Quickly. Yeah, it's gonna run out of power. Ah! So close. So close, I tell you. Anyways. Alright, there we go. Let this charge up, and then I'll put the diamond back in it. And we'll be all set and making the NASA workbench pretty soon. Okay, there we go. Now let's run back here and grab the iron. Right, we're running out of iron. Oh, there we go. Saved by the smelting iron. Take that out of there. And, okay, to compress tin, I need 8, yeah, 8. So, like so, get that compressing. Well, that's compressing. I'm gonna go chop down a couple of trees so that we can get some more charcoal smelting. See? Miniature forest right outside here. And it is amazing. Because it's super easy to get wood now. How many frames am I getting? 153. My goodness, man. I'm sorry, I'm like obsessed with frame rate. Apparently, because I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but I'll mention it yet again. When I first started playing Minecraft, I played it at about maybe an average of 5 to 6 frames a second, which is really bad. Like, it's playable. Maybe not if you have mobs on, but it's playable. And so I played it like that, and I got totally used to it. I could run it fine, and then I started using a different computer, and it worked a lot better. I would be getting, well, I don't know, I'd be getting about maybe 20 frames or something like that, and then I got Optifine on it and everything, and I managed to get it up to running, depending on what I was doing, but probably about an average of 80 frames a second, which is actually higher than what a lot of other YouTubers will run at, because they just leave like VSync on, which basically defaults it to like either 30 or 60 frames. And so they have it set to just locked at 60 frames, whereas I always turn it up so that I can get as much as possible, because I don't know. A lot of people say that that the human eye can't see any frame rate higher than 60 frames. They say that that's the maximum. I have also read things that say that fighter jet pilots can see at, sometimes in crazy cases, up to 1,000 frames. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I know that I can definitely tell a difference between 60 frames and 80 frames. However, I cannot tell a difference between 40 frames and 80 frames. Don't ask me how that works, but for me, it seems that 60 frames is laggier than 40 frames for me. Because I'm a little weird, apparently. I also say apparently a lot, apparently. Apparently it's a thing that people apparently tell me apparently a lot, apparently. So let's go back and smelt up this wood that I got there. Wow, almost 2 stacks actually. That's pretty good. Let's do that. That. Take that! And that! Now for the coal. I need 4 coal. 8 coal, rather. Like so. And like so. That's not how it works. There. If I can ever get the right thing. Alrighty then. I am just going to have a look at the stream. How long have I been streaming for? I have no idea. Not a clue. I haven't the foggiest of how long I've been streaming for. Let's see, 42 minutes. Let's bring up the chat again. Alright, so this is going to get us the compressed steel that we need, because we only need 4, really, I think. Now we just need levers, redstone torches, well, a redstone torch. So a redstone torch, 2 levers, like so, a crafting table, and the basic wafer. There we go, guys! We made the NASA workbench. Guys, check it out. I want you to face the other way. Thank you. No. Bad. Face the way that I tell you to. No, you only face one way. Okay, fair enough. So there we go, guys. We got the NASA workbench, which is pretty sweet. It takes up like a 3x3. Well, a 1x1 here at the base, and then a 3x3. No, it takes up, well, that's weird. It's like round, because I can't go onto that block, but I can go onto this block, but I can't go onto that block. Does that make sense? I don't know, it's weird. It's like a round block. And there we go, guys. That's what we need for the rocket. Alright, let's start looking at the rocket that we will need. Of course, you can get the tier 2 rockets, which will take you to Mars, rather. And but those require tier 2 heavy-duty plates, which require compressed meteoric iron, which you get from the moon. So you need to go to the moon first. Probably maximum storage rocket 52 slots, which would be 3 chests. We need how much stuff? We need 8 heavy duty plates, which is compressed steel, so 8 times so we need 16 compressed steel, 16 compressed aluminum, 16 compressed bronze, just for the like body. And then, so that would be, so 8, then, 8, what would this be, 12, okay, I'm doing math in my head here and it's not working. Give me a minute. So we're at 12, so then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm lost. Okay, let's change up this math. So that would be 8 plus 8, 16 plus 4 would be 20. Plus, so we need 23 times 2, we need 46 compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and compressed bronze in order to make enough heavy duty plates. Just the heavy duty plates to make this stuff. Not to mention the other oxygen vents and all that other stuff. Guys, it's gonna take a little while, but we're gonna do it. We are going to do it. How do we make bronze? Compressed copper and compressed tin compressed together. Does that make sense? Tin. Okay, let's take that and let's take some copper. Galacticraft copter? Copter? Like helicopter? And it's nighttime, but I don't care. I'm staying up all night to do this stuff. So how much did we need? We needed 16 just for the body, so we needed 46. Okay, well let's compress 16 tin. That'll make the body. I am actually going to sleep now, but the 16 tin and 16 copper will give us the needed bronze for the body of the ship. And then I think that this will hold all the stuff. I'm not entirely sure. It might not. Wait, next. Unlock schematic. Okay. I think you have to get the schematics from the thingy. Not entirely sure. Have you noticed my voice has gotten a little bit, like, kind of weird? Kind of almost nasally, but kind of just weird. I don't know why, but that's what happens when I relax my voice. Because it's surprising how much effort it takes to do a stream. Gotta love this song. Take you up to paradise up above. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, and hello, the OPLOL, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I almost said screen. Welcome to the screen as well. But yeah, welcome to the stream, how's it going? So I need to... Sounds like it's sassy. my funny voice? My funny voice kind of sounds. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So we're almost done compressing the tin now. No offense though. Oh no, it's fine. I make funny voices and all that stuff for YouTube all the time, so I don't mind at all. Alrighty, so yeah. Compressing up all the tin to I actually don't need to compress that because I already have some compressed tin. Haha, there we go. Now I need to compress the copper ingots. Copper ingot. Yeah, alright, let's run up here and chop down some trees. You guys probably can't even hear the song. I can barely hear it. But it's a really quiet song. I wish that it auto-adjusted the music volume. I wish that's what happened. Alrighty then. So for those of you that may not know, we are working on Galacticraft here, starting to work on getting the materials for the rocket, so that we can, you know, actually go to the moon. The overall goal is to go to Mars, because I've never been to Mars. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working towards. Let's go and, do I have more wood in here? I think I do. There we go. So I can go and smelt up all this wood into charcoal, because charcoal is what runs our machines, pretty much. Okay, so that's doing good. Then I need to compress those together to get the compressed bronze, because we need 46 compressed steel, 46 compressed aluminum, and 46 compressed bronze in order to make just the heavy-duty plates for the rocket. And then we're also going to need 3 chests, but those are like ridiculously easy to make compared to everything else. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we have a jetpack. For those of you that don't know, and it's amazing. But we also want to upgrade the jetpack. Would be a good idea. Actually, I might work towards doing that. I'm not entirely sure. Says, hey, if you want, I can PM you my server IP. Well, that's kind of thought, but unfortunately, I do not play online games with people that I don't know in real life. Just, I don't know, you know, internet safety, all that stuff. So unfortunately, I can't do that, but you know, it's a nice thought. Alrighty then. Let's see. I love the little door. Like, even the thing up at the top of the screen says it's wooden planks, but it's actually a carpenter's door, because you can see the handle and everything on the side. Alrighty then. So that is making the compressed bronze. Very good. So let's put some more stuff into that. Let's maybe empty out my inventory, and never mind. I'll do that later. Okay, I feel like, yeah. Alrighty, let's run over here to the quarry. That's what it's called. And let's see how well it's running. Okay, we're going to need some more stuff. I don't know why, but that just reminded me of the... Does anybody remember the Lil Einstein's theme song? I don't know. I'm a silly person that went and watched all of these things. Like, even just, I don't know, a few months ago, I went back and watched Dora the Explorer. Why not? Anyways. Alrighty then, let's see here. Let's put all the ores back in here. At least it is getting iron. That is pretty nice. It is very nice that it is getting the iron. If anyone has headphones on, and you can hear the song properly, can you, like, only hear it through one headphone? Like, through the right ear? Because that's all I can hear it through. I want to know if it comes through the same on the stream. That'd be cool if it does, if it, like, records what each ear is hearing. We have a random auto workbench here for no apparent reason. You know, why not? Alrighty then. Let's see here. This is almost done now, which is very, very nice. And then we need compressed steel, which means we need more iron, which means we need to go mining, even though we have a quarry. Because I set a goal to work on Galacticraft. I don't know. Galacticraft is cool, but it can get boring after a little while. So let me know, do you guys want to, or want me to continue working on the Galacticraft stuff? If so, I will. Or if you want me to work on something else, I will do that as well. So let's get the compressed aluminum going in there. Thought I saw something. Okay. Whoop. Let's just leave the music volume where it is. Tried adjusting it because, I don't know, I thought it was going to be too loud, and then it's like, nope. Also, let me know, is the music too loud? Is it like starting to be louder than my voice or anything like that? And I can adjust it. If so. It's just hard because of each song is a different volume. I don't know, it's just a weird thing. Alrighty then, so I'll just chop down a few more trees here to see if I can actually get the thingy. Get some more charcoal stuff and things. Go on. And we are at 2 likes. Thank you guys very much. Very muchly appreciated. Let's see. Do you guys think that last stream, we made it to 5 likes? Let's see, can we make, and I set a goal for 4 likes. Do you think that we can make it to 4 likes? I think that we can. You guys are awesome. I'm new to the whole, like goal thing. I don't know. But I know that I set a 4 like goal for the last stream and we hit 5 within like 20 minutes. So that was pretty good. It is starting to get dark out though. I need to make another pickaxe. What kind of, or another axe rather, what kind could I make? I don't know. I could make another peridot one, but the peridot is kind of hard to get. I don't know. Oh whoa, did that just... Let's mess up my inventory and then get to organize it again. Zerp! That was great. Love it. Let's pop that in there. How's this stuff going? Nice, nice. Just about done. Then we need to get going on the steel? I guess would be the only thing left. Which means we need more stuff and things. Yeah, that's the right words. Okay, so let's drop off my the stuff from my inventory in here, the bowl distributor, all the extra materials that I don't really need in there. An axe, what can I do for an axe? Can I make, like, is there any special kind of axe that I can make? There's the peridot, sapphire, ruby, dash. The dash stuff. How do you make dash? Unrefined dash. Okay. Oh, right, the unstable ingots. Oh, guys. Invar? Too expensive. Quartz. Yeah, quartz. Alright, let's make a quartz axe. Because we can. Like so. There we go. We have a very colorful selection of tools. White, green, green, bluish. But yeah, let's head out mining a little bit here. Let's see, what? No, that zooms my mini-map. That brings up my mini-map. That turns on hover mode. That's the map options. Whoa, whoa. Oh, F disables the jetpack engine. That is good to know. I gotta remember that. Apple, free apple, might as well take it. So yeah, let's go find a cave. Because I need more iron. There was that cave over in the plains biome that I was at earlier, but I don't feel like going back there. Let's see if I can find one that's maybe a little bit closer. Probably won't, but oh, there is one coming up on the minimap. Right here. With coal. I won't refuse coal. Never refuse coal. Alrighty, then. Let's see here. And also, guys, if you are wondering why I'm streaming on a Thursday for me. Although, okay, I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but we'll get back to where we were in a second. I was looking at my analytics, and lately, like, I forget what it was, but a fair amount, it was like 20-some% of the watch time on my channel are from the Philippines. So that is cool. Hello to anyone from watching from the Philippines. And yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't know, would it be Friday in the Philippines? It might. I don't know. I'm confused. My geography and knowledge of time zones is little lacking, I'd say. So yeah. Let's see here. Got more tin ore. I'm just gonna mine everything. Because, you know, I might as well. And it might lead to more iron as well. And the coal will definitely come in useful and handy. Definitely. Yeah, okay. You will definitely come in handy. That's the words that I was looking for. It didn't sound right coming out of my mouth. But I don't know. I do that a lot. I just make random. I tried to combine random and funny, and I came up with ranny. I make ranny noises, like or to say, I don't know. I think a lot of people do it though. It's the way with languages. It seems to be like it's the whole kind of slang thing. Once you use a language enough, it kind of you become more comfortable with it, I guess. And especially if you are raised in that language, you become more comfortable with it, and you start to not be as strict and proper with how you say the words. Like, I don't want to say lazy, but basically lazy. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Found a ton of marble. That's good. Also, finding more ferrous ore would be a good idea. I don't know. Just, it would be nice to be able to upgrade my jetpack to the hardened jetpack instead of the leadstone jetpack, because this one holds 25,000 RF, which isn't that much. Whereas the other one holds 400,000 RF. And I think that let's search it up here. Jetpack. What are you from? Simply Jetpacks? Yeah, Simply Jetpacks. The resonant jetpack holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 million RF. Do you know how long that would take to charge? But it would go through charge very, very slowly. which is what I want. I want to eventually get to the resonant jetpack, but I believe that uses like the resonant ender and all that stuff. And I don't know. It's hard to make that stuff. Eventually I will get there, and eventually I will do that. Alrighty then. Let's see. Here. Sorry, there's one thing I want to do. I want to check on the chat for just a second here. But it's not doing a thing. Okay. That is interesting. Oh, that is new. Wow, okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I was just testing out something and I found something new. Oh, with my fancy new technology called a cell phone. And apparently when I talk about fancy new technologies, I get a southern accent. Look at all that stuff. Like, I don't know why I can see these weird block outlays, but it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of a really bad game. Anyways. So, moving on. What's down here? Oh, right, dead end. There we go. Grab that. Just one ore. Brilliant. Might as well grab it all. All of it. It'll come in handy. Eventually. Probably. Maybe not. Alright. Ooh, iron. That is exactly what I came here looking for. There we go. More coal as well, but I think that I'm gonna start having. I'm gonna start having to go back home. I don't know what voice that is, but it was like this is starting to get to the point where my voice is gonna start dying. I can feel it going already. Let's see. How long? Is this a new record? 1 hour and 8 minutes? No, it's not a new record. Whoa, wrong button. That one. There we go. Yeah, I think the longest stream that I did was 4 hours. Maybe a little over 4 hours. And boy, was that ever a long stream. I remember it. I think I have a playlist set up of all my streams. Because it may surprise you guys, but I've only been streaming for like 6 months. Or something like that. It probably doesn't surprise some of you. Actually, 6 months is half a year. No, it would have been long. I can't remember when I started streaming. It was a long time ago. Anyways, so yeah. Started streaming a long time ago. When I first started, it was a streaming Sundays thing, so every Sunday I would have a stream, and I've carried that through until now. Like, obviously now it's not Sunday, but I still do a stream every Sunday that I can, and I think I've done about 70 live streams over the course of however long. Which is pretty crazy, actually. I remember for my first live stream, I was super nervous. Like, you hear of the occasional people that are nervous to do... sorry, I got distracted there. Distracted bunny. You hear of certain people that are nervous to do videos, but I I don't know, I used to be nervous to do videos. Like my first 6? 7? No, my first 6 videos I was nervous for. I just checked, and because I have ongoing series that are going to be going throughout the life of my channel, hopefully. And they are Petre's Peculiar World, if I can get it back up and running. It's been like 8 months since I did my last video on it, and I feel terrible about that. But then Sibling Rivalry and The Pack are gonna keep going for as long as I can possibly drag them on for. And so I went back and looked, and the first 4 videos that I did were just a random survival that I thought was going to be my survival, but no, it wasn't my survival because I've since gone through 2 computers. But then after that, my 5th video was a Petre's Peculiar World, and I was still a little nervous for that one. And then after that was my the first sibling rivalry video was the 6th video on my channel. 6th. I'm at 400, and I think this will be my 408th video once this one is up on my channel. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, for my first 6 videos, and then my 7th video was The Pack, with me, Monkey Boy, and Zek, and I was not nervous for that one at all, because, I mean, we were just hanging out, like, pretty much every day, every couple of days, and we were doing all that stuff anyway, so I wasn't nervous for it. It wasn't anything new, except for the fact that we had camera set up. Yeah. And then since then, I don't think I've been nervous for a video at all. Gonna turn the music up a little bit for you guys. But yeah, since then I don't think I've been nervous for a video at all, really. Except my live streams. I still get a little nervous for my live streams. When there's about 6 or more people, I start to get nervous. I don't know why, but I do. Give me the iron back, please. Thank you. Alright, so that would be 15, so I need 2 more, I think. Yeah, because that's gonna be 4, so I need... Okay, so 14, and I need 16? So that would be 15 there. And then that'll be 16. And then I compress that with coal, and that'll make the compressed steel that I need. Is my core still going? Yeah, my core is still going. Let's go and check on my quarry. Oh right, I forgot my jetpack isn't on. Woo! Oh hey, it's actually doing not too bad! Bet you guys thought that I was gonna die there. I didn't die. Let's grab the stuff in the wall actually, because that's rubies, that's pretty good. Quantum ore, more quantum, more lead, some silver. Might as well grab it. I don't know, the core is going to be moving over here eventually, I just have nothing to do. So it's not mining through the oil. So let's block up the oil, like so. How far does this go? Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, where are you gonna mine this thing? Are you done? Did you run out of fuel? Oh, I think you ran out of fuel. Okay, let's run back, fly back up, rather. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel and die. That would be bad. Are you out of fuel? Yeah, you're out of fuel. Alrighty then. So let's run back and grab the fuel for it. And then I think I may have to end this live stream because it's been going on for an hour and 20 minutes. Let's see how close I am. An hour and 15 minutes. Apparently I was a little late starting it. Alright, let's run back. Let's charge up my jetpack. Like so. And let's drop off these ores in there, and that in there. And let's grab some charcoal. 16 in there. There we go. And put that back in there. Oh, actually, I can put that in there. Sweet. Alright, let's run back here, refill the engines in here, keep it going. And then we shall end the live stream. It's been a pretty good live stream so far, actually. I've had a lot of fun with it. And I will check in a second to see how many likes / subscribers we got. Likes and or subscribers. Alrighty then. Let's see. Let's go inside. We might as well. Stand next to the NASA workbench. I think it was supposed to be in the middle. Nobody saw anything. Okay? Right? You guys didn't see anything? You guys see nothing. It is not off center. Alrighty then. So, I shall check right now on this stuff and things. We got 2 likes. Very nice. Very, very nice. And any subscribers? No? Alright, well, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, and if you wish to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. The reason that I'm doing a stream on a Thursday when I would normally do it on the Wednesday, I also did one on Wednesday, but some schedule changes, and I wanted to see if it would work out better for you guys being able to watch the stream and things like that, or you to be able to come along. If it would work out better for a Thursday, because I may be switching the Wednesday stream to a Thursday, because I used to have Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. I cut out Friday. Now I just have Sunday and Wednesday. Now I'm thinking of changing it to Sunday and Thursday. But anyways, that's what, well, not really beside the point. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. And also, I may occasionally throw in a random stream, because, hey, sometimes I just want to play Farming Simulator or The Hunter or something like that. And I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of ARC videos pre-recorded, but I'll be getting those out as soon as I can. And once I do, we're going to stream some ARC, guys. Looking forward to that a lot. So yeah. But like I said, hopefully you guys did enjoy. My name is SirPetre. Farewell.